because the lighting in here is so bad. Plus, it's really hot and noisy in here.
Yeah, I heard this one girl, her arm got cut off in one of the machines, and she's so sick that the company is still making her work.
I also heard that someone died while working on the machine.
Get back to work, children. Less talking, more working.
Yes, sir.
Those children are so obedient and manageable because they haven't had a clue what they're doing. The little numbskulls are also cheaper than the adults and are perfect for our business to grow. And I can buy them in large quantities.
10 hours later, the children are sitting on the ground with almost no strength left. They've been working for about 11 hours non-stop. They're starving and dehydrated, to the point that they can barely walk before collapsing. Margaret, how's it going?
Not very well, obviously, especially since I have to worry about my children every day.
I can't believe that those companies have my daughter working 15 hours a day.
Yes, but we need the money to feed our families, Patty.
But do you seriously want our children to be out there? Are you crazy?
It's not up to me, and it's also not my preference, but like I said, it is good for the economy and trade. It allows businesses to gain more money.
I see your point. However, I read on the newspaper that those sweatshops can decrease hearing ability, increase risks of physical damage, cause hunger or dehydration, and raise chemical absorption rates, stops growth, and it lowers heat tolerance.
Oh, at least there's people working to stop child labor.
Well, those factories just moved to the south.
To avoid it. I suppose it can't be helped.
Folks, we're here today to tell you some details about child labor.
It's a hot topic right now, and you can help.
Let's start by showing you some others who have started to help the cause.
We are very honored to have 3 special people come in to talk about what they have done to contribute.
First off, Lewis Hine here has been taking pictures of the horrible conditions in factories.
Well, these poor children, they do not deserve to work so hard for such little pay. Besides, they're barely of age to work. I am passionate, clever, detailed, and determined to stop child labor.
His photos will help allow other people to see for themselves the horrible working conditions for children.
As you can see, Lewis Hine has been a major role of fighting against child labor. However, there are many others also against children working so hard, such as the NCLC.
Here to tell you more about the contribution of NCLC is the Vice Chair, Betsy Brand.
The NCLC is an organization of men and women who are concerned about child labor. We have the support of America, and we will do anything to help these poor children.
Alrighty tidy. Up next, we have another reformer named John Spargo.
Welcome, John. What do you have to tell us about this very hot topic?
Well, you see, I've written a book called The Bitter Cry of Children, which talks about the hard-working women in sweatshops. I hope everyone gets a chance to read it and fight against child labor. I am dedicated, trustworthy, loyal, and devoted to helping these children out of their misery.
Let's give a round of applause for these 3 coming today. We appreciate your time.
Well, catch us later, folks. See you next time.
Now remember, if you want to help end child labor, there are many ways.
Methods such as photographs, books, articles in newspapers, federal legislations, if you're into that kind of thing, organizations, and labor movements.
So remember, if you want to end this, we all have to join hands and do this together.
As years have passed and people continue to fight against child labor, change finally settled upon America.
Well, how long it has been since the beginning of the fight against child labor?
Well, now we bring good news to all.
Laws such as the Fair Labor Standards Act have finally been made, bringing child labor to an end.
The intentions were all the same, to end child labor, and we succeeded.
We all came together and ended child labor.
Children now have to be at least 21 years of age to work for pay. Reformers such as Lewis Hine and John Spargo and organizations such as the NCLC has impacted majority for the end to child labor for all.
Yay!